A113 Code. Fans noticed the code A113 appeared in every Pixar film and theorized it held special meaning. Pixar confirmed it references the exact classroom at the California Institute of the Arts where their animators learned their craft. John Lasseter verified in 2007 that A113 was the classroom number where he studied character animation. Brad Bird, Pete Dacher, Andrew Stanton, and Joe Ranft all studied in the same classroom during the late 1970s. The code appears as license plates on Andy's mom's van in Toy Story, as room numbers in Monsters, Inc., and as file codes and product labels throughout their films. CalArts confirmed that room A113 in the character animation building is still used for classes today. Pixar's 2007 documentary The Pixar Story explicitly confirms the Easter egg's origin. The tradition spread beyond Pixar to Disney animation films and other studios where CalArts alumni work. Pixar maintains an official list of A113 appearances on their website, acknowledging what fans discovered. This confirmation revealed a touching tribute to the educational foundation of computer animation's pioneers, and demonstrated how fan observation uncovered genuine artistic intent. Pizza truck. When fans theorized that a yellow truck appeared in every Pixar movie, Pixar confirmed it was the Pizza Planet truck and turned it into an official challenge. The 1978 Toyota pickup truck first appears in Toy Story as the Pizza Planet delivery vehicle. Fans began documenting appearances across films starting around 2006. John Lasseter confirmed that including the truck in every film was official Pixar policy. Pixar released official challenge videos confirming the truck's location in each film, validating fan discoveries. The truck appears as motorhome decoration in A Bug's Life, as a billboard in Monsters, Inc., and outside the dentist's office in Finding Nemo. In The Incredibles, it's the vehicle that Glenn from Insuricare drives. Director Pete Dacher confirmed the truck appears when Riley's family moves to San Francisco in Inside Out. For Brave, released in 2012, Pixar later confirmed it appears as a wood carving in the Witch's Workshop after fans disputed its placement. The Pixar Animation Studios Visitor Center displays an actual Pizza Planet truck replica acknowledging the tradition. This evolved from fan observation to official policy to a collaborative game between Pixar and audiences, with creators increasingly creative in hiding the truck while confirming its presence in every release. Luxo Ball. Fans theorized the yellow ball with a blue stripe and red star held special significance across Pixar films. Pixar confirmed it's a tribute to their very first short film and appears intentionally in every movie. The ball first appeared in Pixar's 1986 short, Luxo Jr. Pixar confirmed that placing the Luxo Ball is mandatory in every production. Pixar's official website confirms the ball appears in all films as a homage to Pixar's roots. In Toy Story, it's visible in Andy's room. In Up, it appears in the nursery. In Inside Out, it shows up in memory orbs. The ball has its own character page on the official Pixar website, confirming intentional placement. The Pixar Store sells official Luxo Ball replicas based on confirmed design specifications. Animation supervisors confirm that ball placement is discussed in early production meetings for each film. This confirmation revealed that Pixar's most recognizable Easter egg is a deliberate link to their founding as a studio, honoring their first success in character animation with every subsequent release. Incredibles timeline. Fans calculated the precise date The Incredibles takes place based on a calendar visible in the film. Director Brad Bird confirmed their mathematics was correct and intentional. A scene shows a calendar with May 16th falling on a Wednesday. Fans calculated this matches calendar years 1962 and 2007 based on day-of-week alignment. The film's retro-futuristic aesthetic suggested a 1960s setting to viewers. Brad Bird confirmed that the film is set in 1962. He stated the production team specifically chose that year for calendar accuracy. Bird praised fans who did the math to figure out the exact year. The 1962 setting explains the film's mid-century modern design aesthetic throughout. Incredibles 2, released in 2018, was confirmed by Bird to pick up immediately after the first film, also in 1962. Production designer Lou Romano confirmed 1962 was the target year for all design references. This confirmation showed Pixar's attention to detail extends to verifiable mathematics that viewers can independently check, rewarding those who treat the film world as internally consistent and logically constructed. Aging timeline. Fans theorize that the Toy Story films take place in real time, matching their release dates. Pixar confirmed this was intentional, and the timeline is precisely calculated. Toy Story from 1995 depicts Andy as approximately 6 years old. Toy Story 2 from 1999 shows Andy 4 years older, preparing for cowboy camp in summer. Toy Story 3 from 2010 shows Andy at age 17 heading to college, exactly 15 years after the first film. Pixar filmmakers confirm that Andy ages in real time with the film's releases. This was an intentional decision to age Andy authentically alongside the audience who grew up with the films. The timeline places Andy at 6 years old in 1995 and 17 in 2010. Producer Jonas Rivera confirmed the timeline was mapped from the beginning to maintain consistency. This confirmation revealed Pixar's sophisticated approach to franchise storytelling, creating unprecedented emotional connection by ensuring original child viewers reached college age exactly when Toy Story 3 released, making the film's themes of growing up and moving on resonate on a deeply personal level with their core audience. By the way, if you're enjoying this, I create content like this regularly. Subscribing would really mean a lot. Clownfish Accuracy. Marine biologists theorized that the fish species in Finding Nemo were scientifically accurate. Pixar confirmed experts guided species identification during production to ensure accuracy. Pixar consulted with ichthyologist Dr. Adam Summers from UC Irvine during production. Dr. Summers provided guidance on fish species accuracy during production. The final film accurately depicts Ocellaris clownfish anatomy, including stripe patterns and fin structure. Director Andrew Stanton confirmed that scientific accuracy was a priority with consultant input. Pixar's art director verified they worked closely with marine consultants for biological correctness. The Monterey Bay Aquarium confirmed Pixar consulted their experts for fish accuracy throughout development. This confirmation showed Pixar's commitment to scientific accuracy, even when general audiences wouldn't notice the difference, validating expert feedback and making changes to ensure biological correctness in ways that set a standard for research-based animation. Balloon mathematics. Physics enthusiasts calculated how many balloons would actually lift Carl's house and up. Pixar confirmed they did the exact same mathematics and the film's number is scientifically accurate. Up, from 2009, shows Carl's house lifted by over 20,000 balloons. Students and physics teachers calculated requirements shortly after release using real-world physics. Calculations required determining average house weight of 100,000 pounds. Balloon lift capacity of 0.009 pounds per cubic foot of helium, and balloon size. Researchers calculated approximately 20,000 balloons would be needed for an actual Victorian house. Pixar's technical team confirmed that the animation team did real physics calculations before animating the sequence. The technical team stated they calculated house weight, balloon volume, and lift capacity using actual helium properties and gravity. The production team visited Victorian houses to estimate accurate weight for Carl's specific house design. The team confirmed they adjusted slightly for visual appeal, but stayed within 15% of actual requirements. Pixar's simulation system calculated actual balloon physics for animation, not just visual estimates. Director Pete Docter confirmed physics accuracy was important for believability, even in a fantastical premise. This confirmation demonstrated Pixar's technical rigor extends beyond art into authentic scientific computation, proving fantastical concepts rest on genuine mathematical foundations. Paris research. Fans noticed locations in Ratatouille closely resembled real Paris establishments and theorized they were based on actual places. Pixar confirmed the film's Parisian locations are based on specific places they extensively researched. The production team made multiple research trips to Paris between 2004 and 2006 for Ratatouille, released in 2007. Director Brad Bird confirmed the team photographed thousands of reference images in Paris for architectural accuracy. Production designers confirmed Gusteau's exterior was inspired by La Tour d'Argent, a famous Paris restaurant. Interior design was confirmed as a composite of multiple Michelin-starred restaurant kitchens the team visited and documented. Bird stated in interviews that every location has a real Paris equivalent they photographed during research trips. The film's apartment buildings match specific structures in the 5th arrondissement, with production designers confirming actual addresses they referenced. Eiffel Tower views from restaurant windows match actual sightlines from La Tour d'Argent's location verified through photographs. Kitchen equipment was confirmed by restaurant consultants as authentic French commercial specifications matching real professional kitchens. Pixar credited French chef Thomas Keller as a consultant who verified kitchen accuracy and culinary practices. This confirmation validated Pixar's on-location research methodology, proving they recreate real places with photographic precision, rather than generic interpretations of famous cities. Route 66. Route 66 historians recognize specific real locations depicted in Cars, and theorize they matched actual landmarks. Pixar confirmed the film's Radiator Springs locations are precise recreations of actual Highway 66 landmarks. Director John Lasseter and his team drove the entire route from Chicago to Los Angeles during a 2001 research trip documented in production materials. Lasseter confirmed that Radiator Springs is a composite of real Route 66 towns they visited and photographed. The Wheelwell Motel was based on specific wigwam motel designs in Holbrook, Arizona, and Rialto, California that still exist today. Ornament Valley was inspired by Monument Valley on the Utah-Arizona border, with production designers confirming specific formations they referenced. Tailfin Pass was based on Tailfin-era architecture from Tucumcari, New Mexico, that the team documented during their trip. The Cozy Cone Motel was based on real teepee-shaped motels along the historic route that Lasseter photographed. Carburetor County Courthouse matches a specific Art Deco courthouse in Shamrock, Texas, verified by historians. The film's end credits include photographs from the actual research trip showing real locations that inspired the animated versions. Route 66 preservation societies confirmed Pixar's accuracy led to tourism increases at depicted locations. This confirmation validated Pixar's role in historical preservation through animation, with real Route 66 experts acknowledging the accuracy and the film helping preserve awareness of endangered American landmarks. Emotion science. Neuroscientists recognized accurate brain science principles in Inside Out and theorized it was based on real research. Pixar confirmed they worked with neuroscience consultants, and the film's emotion mechanics are based on actual psychological studies. Director Pete Docter confirmed consulting with Dr. Dacher Keltner, a UC Berkeley psychologist who served as the film's official scientific consultant, credited in the film. The film's core concept, that emotions can blend, with Riley feeling sad and happy simultaneously, is based on Keltner's research on emotional complexity published in academic journals. Memory spheres, color-coded by emotion, match actual neuroscience of emotion-linked memory encoding, verified by researchers. Core memories, creating personality islands, are based on real psychological research on identity formation that Keltner provided. The film's depiction of 5 basic emotions matches Paul Ekman's validated emotional categories from psychological research. Long-term memory storage and memory fading mechanisms are based on actual memory consolidation during sleep, verified by neuroscientists. The film's revelation that sadness triggers empathy and connection was confirmed by Keltner as established psychological research from peer-reviewed studies. The abstract thought sequence is based on real neuroscience concepts of memory abstraction that consultants explained to the team. Docter confirmed they revised the script multiple times to incorporate Keltner's scientific feedback and ensure accuracy. Psychology professionals praised the film's scientific accuracy. Educational psychology programs confirmed adopting the film as a teaching tool due to validated accuracy verified by experts. Keltner has written academically about the film's successful science communication. This established Inside Out as scientifically valid rather than creative interpretation, with Pixar changing their story to match the science rather than the reverse. Alebrije Tradition. Mexican art historians recognized authentic Alebrije characteristics in Coco and theorized they were based on real traditional art. Pixar confirmed they worked directly with traditional Alebrije artists in Mexico to ensure cultural accuracy. The production team made 6 research trips to Mexico from 2011 to 2016 for Coco, released in 2017. Director Lee Unkrich confirmed the team consulted with Oaxacan Alebrije carvers, including the Linares family, originators of the Alebrije art form in Mexico. Pepita's design as Mama Imelda's spirit guide is based on traditional Alebrije characteristics, including mixed animal features, vibrant colors, and folk art patterns verified by Mexican artists. Mexican artist consultants verified on-screen Alebrijes match traditional construction principles and cultural significance accurately. The film's production designer confirmed Alebrijes were hand-painted textures based on real carved figures they purchased from Mexican artisans. Dante's character as a Xoloitzcuintli, a Mexican hairless dog, was confirmed as culturally accurate for spirit guides by cultural consultants from Mexico. The Mexican Cultural Trust reviewed and approved the film's Alebrije depictions before release to ensure respectful representation. Unkrich stated in 2017 that every cultural element was validated by Mexican advisors throughout production. The Linares family confirmed their Alebrije techniques are accurately represented in the film after reviewing the final product. This confirmation validated Pixar's cross-cultural research methodology, with Mexican cultural authorities transforming what could have been appropriation into authenticated representation by confirming accuracy at every level of production. Canadian toy. Toy collectors theorized Duke Kaboom's design in Toy Story 4 was based on a real 1970s Canadian toy. Pixar confirmed they recreated actual vintage toys from that era. Duke Kaboom appears in Toy Story 4 from 2019 as a 1970s Canadian stunt motorcycle toy voiced by Keanu Reeves with period-accurate design. Character marketing uses the tagline, "Based on Canada's greatest stuntman," which referenced real toy advertising from that period. Toy collectors recognized design similarities to actual Evel Knievel toys and Canadian stunt cycle toys from the 1970s. Pixar production designers confirmed Duke was based on 1970s Canadian stunt cycle toys they researched in vintage catalogs. Director Josh Cooley verified that the team researched vintage toy catalogs and found exact inspiration from the Canadian toy market. The commercial shown in the film, with Duke failing a jump, matches the format of actual 1970s toy commercials from that era. Cooley confirmed the commercial parodies authentic over-promising toy advertising of that era, common in Canada and the United States. Canadian audiences confirmed recognizing era-specific toys and marketing styles that were accurate to the period. Pixar verified they studied Canadian toy industry history for accuracy to honor that specific market. This confirmation showed Pixar's research extends to toy history, staying authentic to the franchise's core premise while honoring specific regional toy culture that Canadian viewers immediately recognized as genuine to their childhood experiences. Jazz technique. Jazz musicians recognized authentic playing techniques in music theory and soul and theorized it was based on real musical knowledge. Pixar confirmed they worked with music consultants and actual jazz masters to ensure technical accuracy. Director Pete Dacher confirmed collaboration with Jon Batiste and jazz legend Herbie Hancock as consultants for Soul, released in 2020. Batiste composed original jazz pieces and consulted on accurate piano fingering for animation to ensure musicians would recognize proper technique. The animation team confirmed they filmed Batiste playing and matched Joe's hand positions to actual jazz techniques frame by frame. Music educators verified the film's teaching scenes use real jazz education methodology taught in actual music classrooms. The zone concept was confirmed by musicians as an authentic description of flow state in performance experienced by real jazz players. The film's jazz clubs are inspired by real New York venues, including the Village Vanguard. Batiste verified that the film's depiction of jazz improvisation is technically accurate to how real musicians perform. Berkeley College of Music professors confirmed consulting on music theory accuracy to ensure the film portrayed jazz correctly. Specific songs like Parting Ways were confirmed as properly constructed jazz compositions, following genre rules verified by music theorists. Jazz at Lincoln Center endorsed the film's accuracy and used it for educational programming after verifying technical correctness. Musicians confirmed Joe's technique, from comping to walking bass, are correctly animated, matching real performance methods. This confirmation established Soul as an authentic representation of jazz culture, validated by legends and institutions, proving Pixar captured both technical musicianship and cultural significance accurately. Boy band details. Fans of 2000 pop culture recognized Four Town as a parody of specific boy bands, and theorized it combined real elements. Pixar confirmed the fictional group combines elements of real bands from that era. Director Domi Shi confirmed consulting with former boy band members from the early 2000s era for Turning Red, released in 2022 and set in 2002. Character designs were inspired by early 2000 boy band aesthetics. Songs were written by Billie Eilish and Finneas specifically to match early 2000 boy band style after studying the genre. Finneas confirmed that he studied actual early 2000 pop production techniques for authenticity in sound and composition. Choreography was confirmed by consultants as accurately replicating synchronized 2000 dance moves used in real performances. The band's name, Four Town, despite having 5 members, was confirmed as an intentional joke matching real boy band naming inconsistencies common in that era. Shai verified that merchandise, posters, and marketing materials were based on actual 2002 boy band products from her research. Former boy band members confirmed recognizing authentic, era-specific details in the film after viewing the final product. This confirmation showed Pixar's commitment to period accuracy, even for recent history, with validation from actual participants in 2000 boy band culture proving they captured a specific era authentically, rather than through generic nostalgia or assumptions. If you found this valuable, subscribe so you never miss new content. Thanks for watching.